The beginning part of my sketchbook deals with the contextual perspective and the initial research and topic gathering and conceptual generation that I did at the beginning of my project. So initially we all started together and put up a whole wall of these newspaper headlines and anything that we found interesting that we saw in the news across the whole wall. And from that I wrote down a list of all the topics I could see, just everything that was in my line of vision, pretty much. I tried to not focus on one thing at this point, and I was just noting down everything that I could see, and from that I refined it down to what I thought was interesting. And by interesting, I mean something that I could relate to or something I thought I could continue with on this project. So I did drawings, as you can see, some of these just small illustrations to go with some of the headlines that I could see. So the headlines that I picked were I lived at the mercy of the train services, and this advert by Toyota, which was mobility for all. So it was to do with like disability and mobility issues in society, and I wanted to go with this because I have fibromyalgia and my mobility is limited, and I find that can be quite a problem sometimes. So I wanted to do this issue to raise awareness. So very basic, very initial, this was my first starting point. Some of these drawings were just, some of them were quite symbolic, some of them were quite literal. So like this is a very rough image of a knee joint and how a structure could adhere to it and how it has to move. This is an energy bar, so like the energy's all the way at the bottom. And this is a broken elevator shaft, because at my train station there is a lift and it never works. So getting the train is often quite a hassle.